Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review on two different things. One being the Bloodlust palette by Jeffree Star, because I did get it. I'm very happy about that. And then the next one is, I know he came out with lipsticks. Jeffree came out with lipsticks with his Bloodlust collection, but none of them really, I felt, for me, wouldn't work for me, so I didn't bother getting them. But I was in Ulta not too long ago, and I saw KKW Beauty, which is Kim Kardashian's brand. I've never tried anything from her brand before, so I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. I know Jeffree's palette will be great, doesn't matter, I know that. But with these, I think it'll be a little bit different because I've never tested out any of her makeup before, so I'm interested to see how that will go. Hopefully it will go good, obviously. But I got a lip liner from her, and then I got a lipstick trio, or lipstick and lip gloss trio. I got two lipsticks and a gloss. So I got the shade 90s Style Nude 3 and Rose Gold Gloss. And then for the liner, I got the Nude 0.5 liner. Because I felt like when I swatched it in the store that the liner would go best with these, because I don't like the liner to be too dark on me personally. And on clients, it can be something different because it can look good on them but not look good on me. But these are the ones that I decided to try, but that will come after I do the eyeshadow because I like to have everything complete, then do my lips. The reason being is because when I do my makeup, sometimes I get dehydrated, so I don't want to have to keep on fixing my makeup, or fixing my lipstick, rather than, rather than not have to. So that's why I do always do my lips last. You can see that I kind of need to line my lips from like here, just like right in there is where I really like overline them per se. But we'll do this last, and we'll start with the eyeshadow. Okay, so to start, let's kind of talk about the packaging wise. This is really like a soft velvet. It's actual velvet, so if you were wondering that, it is actual velvet. The palette is very nicely made. The knob to get it open, because it kind of clasps and shuts like this, so you just push this up and you can open it. And this is the palette here. Oh, dropped it again. But this is what the palette looks like here. And it comes with a big mirror, so you can really see what you're doing with it, which I really like. And I haven't even peeled off the plastic thing on it. So I'm going to peel this off because I think it's very like ASMR, like, I don't know. But I love watching people do it because it's just very satisfying to hear that plastic piece of the mirror come off. And then you have a really nice big mirror, clear mirror to use as something to see how you're doing your eyeshadow. I think the shades are really good for what you're gonna get. Obviously, it was $54, so you are paying a pretty big penny for it. Not big penny, but a decent amount of money for it. But you are getting his standard, I think, 18 shades, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because 4, 8, 16. Well, actually, it's 16 shades, I think. Hold on. Let me check that. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 8. No, you are getting 18 because there's 5 in the 2 rows and 4 on the side. So you are getting his standard 18 shades. I just can't count. There's a variety of different colors, but they're all mainly like purple and violet tones. So they're really not any different, a lot of them have like either purple flecks in them or something to deal with, to do with purple. So you're always going to get a purple shade in there. To start, I don't know what shade I'm honestly gonna start with because they all look very fun. I think I might want to do like a purple smoky eye. For some reason, I don't know why. I just think smoky eyes are going to be very good, especially with the fact that the lips are going to be nude. So I guess smoky and nude will go together very well. So it'll be on like the darker side of eyeshadow for me. Normally I won't do this, or I won't normally do this, but I think today it's kind of necessary. So we can kind of go through some shades. I think there's a couple of new ones that are in here for him that he hasn't done, and I think the two new ones that he was saying was Wet Jewel and Beauty Sleep here. I think it's because they have like crushed glitter in it or something like that. I don't know. You can get more details on like exactly the formula and everything in his video that he did when he announced it. There's I think one new formula in there, or maybe two, I'm not really sure. But the eyeshadows I'm sure are great quality like they normally are for him. So we'll just see like how they perform or how I like them. I have done what I normally do for makeup and like priming my eyelids for his eyeshadows like I normally would. And if they perform the way that they always do with his other palettes, because I have all of them except for the Conspiracy palettes. But I'm hoping to get those soon, so that way I can have all of his eyeshadow palettes just to use on myself. I don't really use them on clients. I keep them for me just because it's my guilty pleasure and I love doing that. But I will show you guys what I'm going to do with it soon. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to go in with is Royal Pain, which is like a pinky purple color, which is this one here, if you guys can see it. I don't know, maybe I can swatch it for you. But that's the first one. I'm going to use that as my transition shade, and that's what I'll show you. Okay, so this shade I really like. It's a really great transition shade. It brings out the blue in my eyes really, really well. And I usually like to use shades that do that. So whether this is a palette that I'll use every day or not, I will more than likely gravitate towards just that one shade, Royal Pain. You can really sheer it out and make it just one shade as a transition shade or an all over color too. So you can, it's really versatile in that way. But I like it. I would use it all the time. So the next shade I'll probably be going in with is High King, which is the like purpley shade or lighter purple shade, which is this one right here. It has like a key in it. There's a little bit of fallout in the first shade, the Royal Pain, but that's because of, you know, it being a purple, and purple shades are harder to make, so they're not going to be as you know, as easy to press into the pan, if that makes sense. But I'm going to go in with High King. I am going to only show you guys me doing one eye, and then I'll do the other eye off camera, just so it kind of saves time and it's less time for you guys to watch, so you guys can kind of see, get the nitty gritty, what I really think of the products or the palette. That way you can see whether it's something that you want to buy. But I'm going to go into High King next, and you'll see that. Okay, so again, liking the shade so far. It's just, I'm slowly building up the crease and the smokiness on it, but with purples it's kind of hard to create a smoky eye, to be honest, but I'm going to try. But the brush that I'm using to blend, that I was using to blend it and put it on with, is the brush that usually comes in the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, the eyeshadows thing, the component, the palette. That's what I'm trying to think of. I'm using this brush here to blend it out. I have found that this is probably like the best brush for that. You don't really need a whole lot of brushes left with it because this is so fluffy and light that you can really blend out any shade with it. So that's why I'm using this. And it's just a really good brush to begin with. But the next shade I'm going to go in with is Blood Queen, which is this very deep, I guess you could say plum purple. And I'm going to focus that more on like the outer edge of my lash and like down here, but not any further than the outside of my eye, because I'm going to use a lighter color again to kind of blend everything. Maybe use a darker color, possibly, not really sure, but to do that I'm going to use a Morphe M433 brush, and it's kind of like this. It'll just like pack on the color on the outside very well too. So I'm going to do that and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so far, really loving this palette, bringing out the blue in my eyes and now some of the hazel. So it's really making me look really pretty, and what I like a lot, making my hair look a lot blonder, which I can always use, you know, just helps. I really like how the eyeshadows are blending so far. You'll notice that I do have some right here, that I do have some shadows right here, but that's because I purposely did that, not because of fallout. And I'm looking up close on my skin. I don't see any fallout anywhere around anywhere on my nose, like right here. Normally I do start to see some right here or here with any palette, but his I never do. Just because once you put them somewhere on your eye, they stay on your eye. They don't go anywhere else. The next shade that I'm going to go into is a really deep purple, or not deep purple, it's a black but with purple glitter in it. And I'll explain why I'm using it, because I think it would look really good just to try it. I mean, why not? You're doing a smoky eye, so you might as well try it. So I'm really just going to focus it like right here and out here and like down lower on my lashes, just to kind of see how it will look. If it looks good, it will. If it doesn't, it's fine too. I can always blend and make it look as good as I possibly can. But it's more of, here, let's see, it's called Executioner. So I'll swatch it, see this here. So it's got like purple reflex in it. So let's see. So it's more like a matte shade. So it's not really like a shimmer shade. So it will provide like the deepness, but it will also kind of help when I use a foil shade or glitter or shimmer or whatever. It will help blend it out, make it look more cohesive in how I would want it to. So I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put that on my crease, and I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so I'm back. So I did a little bit more than what I thought I would when I first started this look. So I just took the shade Executioner, which is this purpley color here with the purple, or black color with the purple, like glittery reflex. You can't really see them too much. They kind of go away when you blend them out like I did. But I took them mainly here, kind of created like a winged out eye look. And then I took took a small brush from Sephora. If I can figure out the name of the brush. It just says smudger brush. It was from like a little set that I got, and I've had it for probably 2 years now or something like that. I've been doing my own makeup with it. And I took that and smudged dipped in with this brush and blended it all the way from my inner corner out and connected it to about the bottom of my wing there. So I've been using that shade. The next shade that I'm going to go in with is probably one of my favorite shadows in this whole palette. Now I'll explain why. The reason being is because it just screams glitter to me, and I love that. And it's called Pink Magic, but it's kind of got a duochrome. It's this one right here. It's got a duochrome pink / purple glitter in it. Don't know how they did that, because it's really hard to make an eyeshadow do that. But that's what I'm going to put all over my eyes. Inner corner will be the shade Take the Crown, which is up at the very corner here, and it's this light purple shade, just because in the inner corner I like to have like a really bright inner corner. So I'm going to use those two shades, put them on, put some mascara on. I'm not going to do false lashes because my eyes have been bothering me lately, so I'm just going to use a really voluminous mascara. Probably just going to be my regular L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and then I'll get onto the lips, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now I got the shade on both eyes. Looks really nice. Sorry, my eyes are, when I close them, it looks weird. I'm trying to look in the mirror here, but the shade is really nice. It is kind of hard to work with. Now, when I say that, I do mean that in the best way. You have to pack it on, like pat it on, instead of trying to swipe. I normally just swipe and call it a day. But with this, I kind of want to make it the focal point of the look. So you really have to kind of pack it on and pat it on rather than just swipe it across. So you want to be able to just swipe it on. I don't know if that shade will be your favorite, but I think that is one of the new shades, or one of the new formulas for him. So maybe it's not as good, but I think it's great. I like it. But some people who are particular about their shadows and how they want them to work for them might not like that one certain shade. But for me, I have no problem taking a little bit longer to blend it out and make it look good. Not that you have to with this either, but you have the option to do that. I did see a little bit thing right there. That was gonna bother me all day if I let that go. But I do like it still. I will go in with Take the Crown, which again is this shade right here. So that's like a lavender purple color, if that makes sense. Again, I'll be wetting the brush like I always do with shimmers. I've just now started just to, you know, continue to keep on doing that because it does help with it for me personally. And I always spray it with the regular Fix Plus just because that's what I've always used for years now. But also just because I think it works the best and it applies it in the best way. So I'm going to be using Tate the Crown in my inner corner, and then I'll put on some lashes off camera, and we'll do lips, and then we'll be all done.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously now I'm done with the eyes, put my mascara on, everything, it's all good. Now it's time to pick the color for the lips. The lip liner looks kind of like that, if that makes sense. So we're gonna have one that's either the same shade or lighter than that. And I haven't decided which one that's gonna be yet. I'm gonna swatch them on the back of my hand, and I'll see which one I want to do first, because I think I'm gonna go with the one that matches the liner the best. Okay, so the liner matches, I think personally, this, they actually match both of them really well. I think I want to go with this one here, which is actually going to be shade, I think it's Nude 3. So Nude 3 lipstick, Nude 0.5 liner, and Rose Gold gloss. So those are going to be the 3 lip products I'm going to use. I'm going to line my lips and put the lipstick on and the gloss, and you'll see how that will look too. Okay, so this is my thing. These lipsticks, they're nice. They feel very comfortable on the lips. I just feel that the lipstick is way too, like I don't know, maybe like a too, like, terracotta nude, if that makes sense. I don't really personally like this color, but I do think it does look nice. It's okay for me. Not my favorite lip, but I think I could live without it. The gloss seemed pretty nice, but I couldn't really get a full color, like, or a full shade of it. And the reason being is because I don't really think that the color shows up nice. The rose gold is supposed to look like this. And also the other problem I have with this is once I took this out, the product went from here down to here. So I don't think for $39 for the lip gloss, the lipstick, and this is a good deal. I just don't, not me. I would rather go to, let's be honest, like MAC or Morphe, where I know I'll get a good lipstick, or even go to Jeffree's brand, and I know I can find shade Mannequin, Mannequin lip liner, and Diamond Juice gloss. Now, mind you, that would all be $60 just for those three, but I know for a fact that that will look good on me, whereas these, this one doesn't really look as good on me, but that's just what it is. As a closing thing, I would say I could deal without, do without the lip products from KKW Beauty, but the lip liner now, the lip liners, I think are very good. I love the shade of the lip liner. Absolutely love it. And I think I would definitely repurchase this because this really help lines my lips personally. So I think I would like this one the best, just because I think it would look good, The gloss I think I could possibly purchase separately if it was available at Ulta. It's not. It's only available in the set. So you do unfortunately have to buy the set to get all three, or just to get the gloss if that's what you want, or you can go on our website and order it. But I don't have time for that. If it's at Ulta, I'll go pick it up at Ulta. Now, with that being said, now for the palette from Jeffree. I would so recommend this, hands down. Obviously, you could see how good it looks on my eyes right now. I would recommend this palette to anybody. His formulas, his palettes in general, his packaging, his ad campaigns, everything are phenomenal. They are so good. They just scream the product, and they just work really well. So like I said, I would definitely recommend this for you guys if you wanted to purchase it. But yeah, that kind of completes my look for it. This video will go up in a couple of hours after this, possibly sooner, because I'll probably just upload it right away. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you liked it. If not, that's okay, but if you did, give it a thumbs up and like my posts on Instagram so I know that I can keep on doing videos like this, or just videos in general. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.